Buenos Dias Gunners Collective. Back at it, you already know. Here goes another one. I say guard. Here goes a real life another one. Orderly, as you can tell by that thumbnail right there, this motherfucker Wack 100 done did it again, huh? You know, now look. Last time we had a conversation on the phone, you guys heard it. You know, I try to be unbiased. I try to be non-disrespectful. I try to keep it real like a real G does and have a simple conversation and get down to the bottom of certain situations, certain subjects, right? And for the most part, that individual kept it righteous. He kept it real. He spoke normal to me. Now, I got at him behind the scenes. Dubs did as well. And, you know, from what we heard and from what he said, you know, he grew up amongst Mexicans. He grew up right there in the projects in Pacas. He grew up functioning around Mexicanos and Chicanos. He grew up with the Raza. He said, in his exact words, eating chicken mole and doing chicken fights, right? Now, I took it with a grain of salt. I'm going to be real, you know, because he said a lot of things in the past that I didn't identify and I didn't like. You know, one of the things he said when it came to the rapper Tres, you know, that he wasn't functioning or fucking with Southsiders, that he wasn't doing this and he wasn't doing that. Basically, he was trying to take prison politics and put him on the streets. Now, I understand he could feel and he doesn't have to sign any rappers he doesn't want to sign. That's understandable. That's that man's business. But at the same time, in the meantime, in between time, there's ways to be respectful. There's ways to do things with class, with poise, and to be a real one. Okay? He likes to yell over people. He likes to be the master of misdirection, the master of manipulation, right? This individual likes the clout, likes the light, likes the views, and likes to disrespect people. But we ain't going for that, Raza. That's one thing for sure we're not going to do. I called this man at 8 o'clock this morning and his fat ass was butt naked in bed asleep. Talk about I don't wake up before 11. I will be calling him later on today. I will try to drop the exclusive video because I'm going to check this fat fucker and let him know exactly what time it is in behalf of the people. If you think I'm playing, tap in later, right? Because I will definitely be getting on his headpiece about what he said. Now, what did he say exactly? What got me in the upward? What got me feeling some type of way? Well, he disrespected a woman first and foremost. And the way he disrespected this brown woman was very, very, very sneakily and very straight. Just, he's trash, homie. The way he did is trash. First of all, it's a goddamn woman. You ain't gonna take no fades from Jay Diggs. You ain't taking no fades from any of your people. Your people's done got at me. See, I get at Wack 100's big homeboys. That's facts, right? And his big homeboy told me back when he was a Golden Bear playing football, jersey number 1, right? He was a Rudy Poop, nothing. Now, I was in Y with him. He did back my play. That's facts, right? But one thing I'm going to say for sure, that's why he had any level of respect fucking with the gun. But I'm going to tell you right now, gente, this is as real as it gets, right? Anything and all level of respect I've lost for this individual. I do have his phone number. That's facts. I will tap in. I will call him. I will address it for the people, by the people, because I feel that I have to. I feel that I can't just sit here and spin a narrative and talk about I'm for the brown if I'm not doing something for the brown. And because I'm able and I'm willing to do this, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm going to let it be known. I'm going to try to do it respectfully. I'm going to try to do it in a brown way with class, of course, and with professionalism. But at the end of the day, I can't call it like an alcoholic. It might go somewhere different. It might go left when it should have went right. You know, because at the end of the day, this individual is not going to get away with disrespecting the people. See, he doesn't understand and doesn't want these type of issues. Doesn't want this smoke with the brown people. You know, I hear him time and time again on the yelling over each other club, you know, screaming, arguing with Brick Baby, arguing with other brothers, arguing with other Africano brothers, man. And he always has something to say. He always misdirects the conversation. It always leads and points back to him being a confidential informant and things of that nature. And he always takes it differently and takes it different routes. Now, we all know he sat down with the fucking punk-ass weirdo with all them braids in his hair and the different colors. Mr. Fruity Pebbles himself. We all know that. And it was at that point, that issue right there, when he did that, we started to see the content of Wack's character. We started to see that he'll do anything for bread. He'll do anything like Jesus said. And that's what's up. Hey, to each man their own. If they have the ability to reach out to certain individuals that are controversial and do their thing, Hey, so be it, man. I can't knock the man's hustle. But at the end of the day, you have to draw a line in the sand, Holmes, and there has to be morals and values instilled within you if you're a real gangster. Oh, power! If you're a real G and you're really about that issue and you've really been around the block in the 6'4" and you talk all this prison talk and you've really been doing that, then why the fuck are you fucking with individuals like that? But I'm just saying, though, now trip out on this. Pensa la tira, because I got some more things to say. This man disrespected Lupe. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm going to defend Lupe and I like Lupe and I know what she's about, because I really don't. But at the end of the day, she is a brown woman. And if we don't defend our own, if we don't come to the defense of our women, first and foremost, brown people, then what are we? That's not the measure of a man. A man doesn't let anyone of another ethnicity or anyone, period, disrespect a brown queen. Now, she's a bigger brown queen, but she's a brown queen all in all. Okay? Some of the things he said about the Raza, I have issues with. In fact, everything he said about the Raza, I have issues with. This man talked about, you should be in front of a Home Depot. That's a stigma that I'm tired of, man. Our brown people strive hard. They work hard. And yes, they are in front of Home Depot because they're willing to get off their asses and go to work, man. All you're willing to do, Wack 100, is turn over butt naked and talk to Blueface, right? And let me tell you something, people. When it comes to the hardest working individuals on this planet, we all know what it is. We all know the brown people get that. We all know we got that. I was raised around a Mexicano, my grandfather, who got up at 5 in the morning every morning to make sure everybody in the fucking house was up and everybody was getting to some type of program, because that's what was instilled in him. That's what is instilled in us as brown people, the hardest working people on the planet, right? We don't ask for nothing. We're not asking for handouts. We're not asking for you to give us anything. We're not asking for likes and views. You're going to do that if you choose to do that, if you support. But what we're definitely asking for is to be recognized and for social status of equality to be treated equal. We've put the foundation down in America just like everyone else. We've built we probably built the house that you're in. Maybe not necessarily, but my brown people have. And we need to be recognized and represented well. And I'm here to recognize and represent for the gente. Now, you say there's a difference between Mexicanos and Chicanos, and there's slight differences. Yes, of course, within our own people, there are differences. There's different estilos, different factors, different things that go into it, but that's not for no other man and no other ethnicity to disrespect. I've always kept it black and brown on my channel. I've always kept it respectful with the brothers, and I will continue to, because that is the content of my character. That's how I was raised, and that's how real ones do it. I can't let one man dictate the program for all because he got a big fat mouth, bubble butt 100, okay? Now, I kept it respectful with this individual. I wasn't starstruck. I wasn't shook. I talk to famous people every day. I talk to people of equal stature and people that are on the same level. We do a lot of business behind the scenes. I make a lot of moves wearing shower shoes, right? I do what I does. But at the end of the day, none of that and all that respect that I had for this man goes out the door when he disrespects my people. Okay? We let him get away with the tres shit. We let him, the chili con carne statement he made. Okay, all right. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you even know what chili con carne is. But at the end of the day, we're not going to let you continue to disrespect the raza. You don't want that smoke. You don't want what's coming for you. You don't need that. First of all, you ain't trying to see no digs. You ain't trying to go back to your hood and see your own gente. You ain't trying to see none of them 6-0s rich rolling. You ain't trying to do none of that on crib. You ain't trying to do none of that. The last time you got socked up on stage, Wack 100, you ran off the internet for 2 months. And then you came back butt naked on the bed talking to fucking P. Diddy. Listen here, man. This is real facts, right? When an individual such as Wack disrespects people, we're so used to him disrespecting gente, and we take it as a grain of salt. It's like, it is what it is, man. He's doing it for clout. He's playing a character. He's playing a role for social media. But we ain't going out like that, gente. When he disrespects people, calling them wet, you already know what it is. I don't even want to say it on the internet because I don't like to use those words, right? Just like I don't use the N word, I don't use that W word, right? When you're saying that Lupe is living in a house with 17 other families with roaches and all kinds of things, man, you're basically disrespecting the raza. You're putting a stigma and you're putting a jacket on people acting like we all live that way. And so what if she has roaches? And so what if she's living with 17 families? She stays on her grind. She stays getting her bag and she's doing what she does for herself and hers. Now, I understand, that you got a big fucking mouth, Wack, and you like to disrespect people and you think you can get away with it because you've gotten away with it. You haven't been held accountable. And when you have been held accountable, you run and hide. Now, the only thing that I've ever seen that you've ever done, and this is according to your own homeboys from your neighborhood, your big OG homeboys, yes, I state that, right? This is real talk, real talk. The only thing I ever seen you do is beat up 2 fat white guys in front of a fucking Carl's Jr. That's it. That's your claim to fame. You ain't never did nothing else on screen. Now, I seen you back in the days handle a little bit of business, but we were young children. We were kids. Things and times have changed. I'm here to let you know right now, man, you're not going to disrespect the Raza and get away with this one. For those of you individuals that support Wack 100, that support his claims to fame and what he's doing, why? How much more are we going to let this guy get away with? You know, he's starting to disrespect the consumer now, the consumer of the product of music. Okay, the brown people have always showed the black people a lot of love. There might be fights in the streets. There might be political fights behind them walls. That is what it is. No one can change that. We're trying. That's it. We're definitely trying, man. As people, as gente, we understand that the bag is bigger to get together. But if people like Wack constantly cause division and don't let people get theirs, then what is it? What are we fighting for? What are we fighting for, Chewy, right? Because I'm going to tell you right now, people like Wack 100, although they don't speak for the black people, they definitely are a bad reflection. Just like myself, some people don't like what I have to say. Oh, you're a bad reflection of the brown people. At the end of the day, I always try to treat everybody with as much and a big high level of respect as I can. I even did it for fucking Bubble Butt 100 when I called him. I treated him with respect, even though he didn't have that coming. And the reason I did was not because I was starstruck or because I was flabbergasted, but indubitably I did because I'm brown, homes, and we're a respectful people. But we're also a people that use these and clack, 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 clack those if we need to. We're not going to go, SA's got a knives. SA's got a knives. Yeah, we ain't even going to go that route. Okay? I took this personal. I took this personal because I had a conversation with Wack 100 to which he basically bullshitted me behind the scenes. Now, I know he was bullshitting. I knew that he's a different person and he does this all for clout and for attention, you know. But all this constant ridicule and disrespect of people and not letting people speak and yelling over them and misdirecting has got to stop, gente. We got to stop supporting this. You know, every time Wack 100's name is mentioned, all the clicks, all the likes, all the views, because everybody wants to hear what type of disrespectful shit he's going to say next. Everybody's in it for the drama. But there has to come a point in time when you, as brown people and black people, I'm speaking to even the woods, brother. I'm speaking to everyone where you guys have to recognize this guy's filth. He's trash. Okay, I'm going to call him and let him know today everything that I'm saying here. You know, and I'm going to hopefully make a video out of it so you guys can see, because I have to represent my gente. I have to represent the raza. My hand is forced by myself, not by you, the people, but by me, because I feel some type of way. I'm not taking this laying down. I don't lay butt naked on the beds with my motherfucking asshole up with 3 fingers curled doing this. See, I've never been into that. That's not my forte or my flavor. This motherfucker Wack 100 should not be on any yelling each other. I can't even say it. I'm so mad. The yelling over each other club. This motherfucker should be on the bad girls. Bad girls. He should be on the bad girls club because he's acting like a bad girl, right? Now, when you disrespect women, when you're feeling some type of way about a woman, when it's come to that point that you got to go back and forth with the chick on the internet, you know, and then start disrespecting her ethnicity. You know, why do people take it there? Why do dudes always go that route? Why do they have to make everything racial? You know, when you sit there and you talk about you grew up with Mexicans and you got a lot of love for them and the essays this and the essays that. And man, you don't know, I'm from the Valley on Pyro. I'm cool with the essays. I love chicken mole. First of all, homes, you're not going to play our people out. You're not going to have some type of energy and then break it down and apologize later. This is way past apologies. You know, what's said on the internet, what's said in social media is there forever. You know, if you think you're going to disrespect the brown people and get away with it, your time has come, Messi. You constantly disrespect your own gente. And I'm not saying they're not dealing with you. I'm saying they can't get to you because you're hiding. Wack. You're over there doing your bullshit, right? Well, I interviewed 6ix9ine. Who gives a fuck about you and 6ix9ine? Straight up. Straight up. Well, 6ix9ine, he don't represent the Mexican people. That vato represents himself. I don't care how much money he gives to gente. He does it for views. He never gives money to people off camera. He's constantly giving money to people on camera for the clout that it brings. So that way sympathizers, the people that don't really know what's up and don't have a light mind like a real motherfucker that's been around, right, knows. You know, hey man, why are you talking about, I don't care that he didn't tell on brown people. Those type of people, I'm like, it doesn't matter. Telling is telling, bro. I don't care if you told on black, brown, green, or yellow, man. He told. And that's it, right? Now, I don't have nothing against people that have passed where they've told or anything like that. That's nothing. I don't care about that. That's not what this is about. I can't even talk right now. I want to sock this motherfucker in the stomach, right? It's not even about that, gente. But what it's about more so is what people say and what people do. That's a reflection of their character. And this individual has gotten away with disrespecting and being racist many times. Okay? I'm not going to stand for it. I hope you don't stand for it. I've seen a lot of other people address the situation. Well, you know, nah. There ain't well, you know. I don't know. You know, what I do know is this Vato thinks he's going to disrespect our gente constantly. Throwing people subliminals. Throwing shit up under. Talking about Mexicans are in front of Home Depot. We are in front of Home Depot as a people because we want to strive to get that paper, man, so we can have something in life. You know, when I called Wack 100's fat ass right now, it's just too early for this, right? Too early, get up off your ass. See, I've been up since 4:30 in the morning doing push-ups and burpees, oh my. And then from there, I took my shower. And then I said, I'm going to get on this motherfucker's earlobes right now and give him the business. Because I know he's butt naked in bed with P. Diddy right now doing their little... Get up, Holmes. When's enough enough? When are you going to stop disrespecting black and brown? See, I'm not only doing this for the brown people. I'm pissed. Right? I'm pissed. Because I know there's going to be some brothers that leave some comments. Oh, you ain't saying nothing until he disrespects your people. Now, I've been saying it since he disrespected yours as well, sir. Because we're all together in this shit. We're all minorities. We all been oppressed. We've all went through certain situations. You know what I mean? So I understand, man, there's a lot of resemblance when it comes to our gente, man. We're the ones as street motherfuckers that choose to interfight. We're the ones that choose to look at each other in a different light. See, I've never been that, though. I grew up with black and brown. You know what I mean? I strive for that. I'm really getting down for that. I really mean what I say and I say what I mean. Wack 100 doesn't. Wack 100 disrespects my people, you know, and gives a bad face and a bad name to his while doing it. He disrespects all people, black and brown. This is not the type of individual we need to support. This is not a voice for people, period. This guy right here is a manipulator, an antagonizer, and the type of individual that will throw you under the bus on Pyro. He even disrespects Pyro. I know some real motherfuckers. Shout out to Smiley Roo from Neighborhood Pyro. Shout out to real ones out of 2 P's with a B. I know some real Pyros, right? That fuck with me and function with me. Seriousness, right? This individual, they don't like this cat. The reason they don't like this cat is he's constantly putting it on his neighborhood. He's constantly putting it on his organization or his group. And he be lying, man. It's lies, gente. You know, oh, Pyro, I ate eggs this morning. Knowing damn well he don't even like eggs. This Vato ain't shit. Okay, and if you think you're going to get away with disrespecting the brown people time and time again, and you're not going to get some type of energy, you really got us messed up. You really got your fools mixed up, like the brother Bretton Woods says, right? Now, black and brown as a people, we need to come together to understand and recognize this guy's trash. This guy came at Lupus some type of way. Not only did he call her the W, not only did he, talk about, her living situation or how he presumes she lives or assumes she lives like an ass that he is, right? Not only did he disrespect our hardworking Mexicano nationals, our paisas, that stand in front of Home Depot every day to strive to get bread, right? These vatos are not laying down, sleeping butt naked with a fucking chick with fingers in their ass. These vatos are not over there conversating with fucking Blueface, talking about, if you blue, you're my enemy. On Pyro, everyone blue is my enemy. Come on, bro, stop that shit. You know, you got your own artists wanting to beat you up. You ain't going around the game because it's game over for you, right? There's a lot of things and a lot of situations Wack 100 won't tell the people, but I will. There's a lot of things that he won't say that are truths, that are facts, right? Instead, he wants to put a narration out there. He wants to divide. You know, he's a divider. He's placed here, CI-ass motherfucker, to divide people. And we ain't going out like that. Like I said, gente, I'm going to try to give this fool a call today. I'm going to record it for the people right here live. And I'm going to let him know I'm doing it. Because I ain't going to do that bullshit behind the scenes, recording without him knowing. I'm going to let him know exactly what it is if he answers me. He might watch this and not want to answer me after. But if he does, I'm definitely going to get at him and make it happen. You know, with that being said, gente, I had to voice my opinion. How do you feel about this situation? Are you going to continue to support Wack? Are you going to continue to support his rhetoric? Are you going to continue to think he's a cool guy because he wants to disrespect the Raza? I don't think that we're going to let the foundation that we've created here, not only on YouTube, but on other social media platforms and in this world, especially Califas, deal with individuals like this. It's your choice. The choice is up to you. If you let people disrespect your people, they're going to continue to do it, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. The time is now. This is 2023, and we ain't fucking going out like that. With that being said, move smooth with a purpose. Get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about the struggle and striving to strive to struggle for our people. And for black people as well, man. Real ones do real things. If you like this, hit that like with a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Heavy's going to be ahead. Where's the crown? Like I said, I'm going to get straight to it and call this chump, man, the gun.